Yeah, okay. Let's go. Not this. Hi. Almost forgot. Before I do anything else. This I would be taller. Something sus is going on. I was lost. Where's my... Yeah. Yeah, I like my twins. Too close. Hi, boys. Anything new to say? Nah. But we did the best. Can I fly? Yeah. I done it, but you should know städa med det. Okay, drive. Hi. Newman. Okay. But before that, I need to share that I'm streaming. Okay. Now let's go. Yeah, boys. Yeah, so pretty. Setting my audio again. And yes. Save. Wait. I'm gonna yoink this. Nice. I like walking, but they're also handy. So handy. Kyle! I had to take that. Happy reading! But first I need to check if my video has audio at all. Last video didn't have like audio. Be right back. Yeah, better. Okay, let's continue. And you have to prepare. I'm gonna read out loud these books because Zack is reading them. Story of Sharlayan. Yeah. Long ago, an island in the Northern Sea, there lived a rugged man by the name of Nycrep. Nycrep was a student of astrology, and he divined that the flood of terrifying proportions would soon sweep over the lands of Eosia. So it was that he built a giant ship, assembled a crew, and set sail for that imperial realm. The flood arrived as foretold, and the horror, the strange journey waters drove the peoples towards the ocean. It was there, however, that Nycrep crew hauled them aboard his ark. But the danger had not passed. A towering wave approaches, threatening to smash the vessel to pieces. With only moments to spare, Nycrep wrote mighty spell of teleportation and shifted the entire ship to safety out of Abathias' spine. Refugees from surrounding regions huddled there alongside them, but it was not long before disputes over the dwindling supply of food led to violence and bloodshed. Shattered by sight, Nycrep gathered to him his crew and his grateful passengers, and abandoned the ark to those wretched pigs. The journey took those where they built a new ship, intent upon returning to the northern seas. They landed on the beach of an island and settled upon that very spot. The settlement prospered and grew, and in time it became a city of Sharlayan. We live it into this day. Oh, a big story. I really read aloud. Roads of Old the Colony. Many years ago, on the banks of Taliak in the Travanian hinterlands, a Sharlayan colony once thrived. The settlement was originally established as a mere outpost to study the Ethereal Sea in the year 1311 of the 6th Astral Era. Scholars dispatched to Eosia found the facilities wanting, and their demands encouraged a gradual expansions in structures and services. As rumors spread the growing community of academics, the area was further infuriated with Eosian strength, hoping to share in the renowned wisdom of Sharlayans. 50 years later, the forum passed a motion to recognize what had become a flourished town as an official Sharlayan colony. Eosian residents took calling the colony itself Sharlayan, which led to no small amount of confusion. Confusion when discussions turned to the subject of the motherland. In response, some Sharlayan inhabitants, if pressed for name, would simply refer to it as Emporium. Following the exodus, however, goblins and treasure hunters claimed for themselves a corner of the abandoned colony and gave it another name, Addershire. Addershire? Yeah. We weren't supposed to search for that. In the years which followed the founding of Sharlayan, civic policy and other matters of import were decided at the Ecclesia, a public forum at which every citizen was eligible to speak. As city's population grew, however, this format became increasingly impractical. The larger number of participants gave rise to ever longer debates, resulting in significant delays of vital resolutions. Various measures were introduced in attempt to curtail protracted discussions, but in the year 201 of 6th Astral Era, it was ultimately decreed that Sharlayan would transition to a new form of governance. The nation would now be led by a body of 99 members, citizens chosen from amongst them peers by means of a nationwide vote. Thus, the forum as we know today conceived and created. Introduction to the heavens. I don't know if this is necessary. Have you ever gazed the skies above and contemplated mystery of content therein? I speak of swifting cloud patterns, but of the vastness of beyond, of the sun and the twinkling tapestry of the night. Something though above us to be infinite space, yet amongst us the leading thinkers of our age, one scholar's depiction of boundless sea of stars has firmly taken root. Alas, this heavenly sea remains unreachable, unknowable destination. There are few indeed who can explain, in satisfactory detail, why our own star is believed to revolve around the sun. It was the technologists of Alak who came closest to understanding the laws which govern the star abyss. It was they who launched the Talamud and sought to expand beyond our earthbound existence. Having read of the ancient ambitions, I wonder, has your interest in this field of study waxed or waned? What if I were to tell you that past eternal constellations were arranged differently in the distant past, that their positions continued to twitter almost imperceptibly but measurably as we journey into the future? Would it shock you to learn that the stars drift further and further apart, and may indeed do so forever? Are you eager to learn more? Yeah. No. But the title was interesting. I don't think this is. I'll skip through if it says Sharlayan. Yeah, no. Sounds good. Good. During the chaos of 6th Astral Calamity, Archon Ninthclef, founder of Sharlayan, bore witness to madness and severity of men brought to the brink of despair. Upon reaching the settlement on the island in the northern empty, he instructed his people thus: renounce the way of war and pursue enlightenment through the knowledge and reason. The Sharlayans took the heart to the words of their savior, and henceforth served as stewards of wisdom. Upon foundation of accumulated learning, they built a homeland unlike any other, and his son born from the strength of minds rather than strength of arms. With knowledge of economics came through trading. With knowledge of agriculture came bountiful crops. Engineering brought wells and sewers, and the scoopers over water. Wealth's expertise could be bartered of wealth in coin, and the more their wisdom spread through the world, the more mankind as a whole would thrive. And so it was that no matter the trials and the tribulations of age, the citizens of Sharlayan would live by the founder's teachings. For the sake of better tomorrow, for the sake of brighter star, they would eschew the tools of war, and with the knowledge deliver the world. That was the last book. We don't read the others. What are you saying? Bed. Go for it. Ah, thanks. They are flying carpets. Ah. Grasskin has flying carpets. I wanna see. Hi. Okay. I'll do my best. For the worst kind. I think it was this, but I completed the stabilization of crazy magics. I wanna say this, but I wanna say yeah, but what he says. Alfina, you can answer this one. Mm-hmm. They knocked them out from the sky. They summoned Zodiac. Mm-hmm. Anything to add? Nope. Kyle? Are you reading? Oh, baby. No, of course. Tell me about it, Daisy. Do I have that? No. Anyway. You get instead of this. You can do that, I don't interrupt. Okay. Okay. Coffee it is. Do you notice me? No, he's too focused. Okay. Uh-oh. Whee! Wait, there was a bridge. Ah. Ali. Mm-hmm. Oh. I don't like you. I should have more mean emotes. analyzing. There must be nicer people. Generally, should I be here? Should I do this by myself? You have to mention it. Right? Oh, she looks so sad. Yeah. Of course, I treat. Okay. So the group sitting by the water's edge. I'm gonna need this. The melody is from the little girl's Highlander by name of Kisla. Behind them you see the Mikado gentleman. He ordered an oven-baked lobster. And I forgot half of it. First was the dessert. What is it? With her friends. Not today. And Miko the gentleman wanted a lobster. You wanted a minute? Yes. Oh. Ignore my other. Hello, I'm glad to share. Arpen Fapante with smile. It does look good. Mm-hmm. Okay. Others didn't know. And cleaners are busy. Yeah. Poor girl.
When our father disowned us, I couldn't believe what I was hearing. It wasn't until much later that his words began to sink in, that I began to feel the weight of what it meant. Do you remember when the decision was made to come to Sharlayan? Grahas said that the Forum was determined to keep us in the dark, and that Father's venomous performance was part of that strategy, to keep us at arm's length. Perhaps it was. Father argued with Grandfather on many occasions, but never with such dismissive contempt. And when he demanded what justifies the sacrifices we make in war, I honestly didn't know what to say. Neither did Alpha know, I know, but Never for one moment did I believe we had made the wrong choice. So all I could do was fume silently. It was only afterwards that I realized how childish I had been. How being stubborn and self-righteous must run in the family. If I could have just mustered a civil response, then things might have turned out differently.
Boats.
They must be ferrying goods to Labyrinthos.
What?
A vast complex beneath the island. Sharlayan is famous for archiving knowledge from around the world. Well, that knowledge is not preserved exclusively in dusty tomes and desiccated samples. Our living library, comprised of all manner of flora and fauna, is housed and studied within that underground facility. Still, that did seem to be an unusually large shipment. When I lived here, it was rare to even see such cargo transported by boat. Wait! Didn't you hear something in the last stand about the gleaners coming and going more than usual? Well, I think they're the ones we saw manning those boats. And gleaners answer to the Forum. If the appearance of the Telophoroi prompted this sudden burst of activity, then Labyrinthos may hold a clue as to what the Forum is planning.
Oh. True. Guys, we found our things. Haha. You kind of did. She's coming. Oh yeah. Anything would be better than burying my head at another dusty book. No, let's not be so mean. It's a fine idea, but what should we expect down there? Okay. Almost. I'm walking too fast. Yes, yes, yes. Let's go! Okay. Pretty sky. Hehe. I think I did. Yeah, I did. It's glowing. Hehe. No.
Deep beneath the scholar's city shines a false sun within a fabricated sky. In any age exist those who consider the floor an extension of their bookshelves, and this vault's architects surely belonged to that special breed. If the stack grows too high, start a new one. If no room remains, then make more rooms. A simple solution at first, and then bit by bit, a profound transformation. Knowledge buried beneath knowledge, a growing, creeping labyrinth from which there is no escape.
Not what you expected. I must admit, the artifice is very convincing.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
But I assure you that we are beneath Sharlayan itself. The breeze you feel, the flowing waters you hear, all created by the hand of man.
The island is volcanic, you see, and once upon a time this great hollow must have been a reservoir for magma. It was discovered some 400 years ago, at which point it was repurposed as a storage facility for scrolls and samples and such. Renovations have continued, with nigh on no interruption to this day, with the lower levels still undergoing expansion.
Aren't those people gleaners?
Aye, judging by their dress. They are said to work alone as a rule, but 'twould seem that rule is being enthusiastically broken today. It may be as you suspected, that they are engaged in a task apart from the norm.
Let's spread out and get some answers then.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
Ugh.
Well, so you okay?
Did you call to me just now?
No.
No. How odd. I must be a bit dizzy from the descent. I'll be fine, I'm sure. Let's get to work, shall we?
Okay. A rainbow. Hello, sir. More headaches. Okay. Cleaners are exhausted. No, I don't need fixing my gear yet. Can I? Hello? Other ankle. Right, chickens. sir. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah. Herbal. Oh, funny man. Hello again. Caramel, sir. That's what I'm here for. Stuffing them in the deck. Okay. I'll be fine. Too small. Happy Central, I promise. Hi. Big guy. Come on. Kyle, this was your idea. Come on. Nice. Rebel, I have for you squirming red sack. To the east. It's so close though. Is it up there? Northeast. Go. After I deliver the squirming bag or sack, do Rebel, I gonna take a break. And stretch a little. Don't know that notice me trolls. I'm not here. Nope. one squirming cat. There you go. There's a annoyed mouse. What will you do with the marmots now? Great inventory. That would be awful. Huh? Yeah, me, the errand roll. I'm just a tourist. That too. Lot. Oh, that doesn't sound looks good. Mm-hmm. Tell me about it, Avenir. I'll be right there, but I'm gonna sit here for my water break and stretching break. Remember, hydrate. Okay. Let's continue. Water and snacks. 92 now. Let's see. I'm at the level of my white mates a little too. What? But if you say so. First things first. Hello. That's a good plan. You could, old lady. Excuse me. Can I help you? Okay. Is there the other store? Being used. Is that it? Hello! Can I? No. Okay. That's all right. Back bearing cleaner. Was it backpack? Wait, I'm missing my compass. For now. No one here? No. Yes, I'm bad at finding people. And with directions. Come on. Ah, there you are. Hi. Again? Sorry. Tell me about it. Did you say green? Hornbill. Feathers are green and rice pink. Ah. Okay. No, that's... Ah. Come on, come on. Come on. There we go. Yay! Poor bird though.
A fair shot.
Thanks.
Nicely done. Let me truss this one up and I'll make my way over to you.
Mm-hmm.
There you are. Any new revelations?
I got a bird.
So you met with that gleaner again, this time to capture a hornbill. I understand catching and bringing in creatures from the outside, but what's the point of chasing after ones already here?
Oh, it's a simple thing, really. Occasionally, we remove specimens no longer needed for study, or those we've had difficulty raising. But we can't simply turn them loose. Safely returning such creatures to their native habitats is another facet of a gleaner's duties. But not in this case, I'm afraid. I've been asked to bring the bird below.
The restricted section in the lower levels of Labyrinthos. Open only to a select few researchers hand-picked by the Forum. The projects down there are the subject of rumor and hearsay. Forbidden magics. Advanced technologies that can never be allowed to fall into outside hands. Even Archons are not privy to the truth. Those who are, the researchers involved in this secretive work, are not permitted to walk freely in the city, and are instead required to live in isolated quarters.
What could a facility subject to such strict security protocols possibly need with a hornbill? An experiment?
Possibly. I wasn't afforded an explanation. But judging by the requisition list given to me and my colleagues, I doubt it's for any kind of advanced research. I'd be more inclined to believe we were making preparations to migrate to the south. Mericidia or thereabouts.
What? Why would you say that?
Much of the flora and fauna we were asked to procure could serve as reliable sources of sustenance. They're comparatively hardy species, too, able to endure harsh climates. And among them are specimens known to be effective in improving soil quality and purifying water.
When you put it that way, migration does sound like a reasonable assumption.
That's all it is, though. An assumption. Through our tasks, we gleaners glimpse only bits and pieces of the Forum's plans. Our prime concern is that our requisitions, be they living or otherwise, are properly preserved for the knowledge of future generations. Now, I really must be going. I regret that I cannot reward you as you deserve.
It's okay.
Perhaps you might reward us after a fashion, then. It is imperative that we reach the lower levels.
That.
And seeing as you are already set to descend with your assigned cargo, mayhap we could accompany you as your assistants.
I'm afraid that won't be possible. Once the animals have been prepared for transport, we send them down separately via the lift. I will, of course, follow after to make my report, but I can hardly pass you off as porters when there's nothing left to carry.
Indeed. Pray forget I said anything.
How do you feel about climbing? If you've strength and the courage to brave it, then there is another way down. This path leads to the 33rd facet, a mine shaft excavated during one of our expansions of Labyrinthos. While I cannot guarantee that the passage is safe to traverse, it should provide access to the medial circuit below.
I never even knew such a place existed. Thank you. This is the perfect solution.
You're quite welcome, but consider yourselves warned. If the going proves too treacherous, you do well to turn back. I bid you good day.
Yeah.
Well, turning back is hardly an option, not when we've come this far. Let's go and take a look at this mine shaft.
Mm-hmm. Come on. This was a bad idea. Well, I'm halfway. And I don't have... I can't do it in 15 seconds. Well, I got something. Maybe I should use these. Oops. Hands. Is there hands? Shoes. Hands also. Ah, okay. That. Meh. Oops. Thank you. Yeah, I'm thinking it later. Come on. This takes ages. Come on. Bloodfest. Did I miss it? Have to check. Have to. Maybe not. Aha, I knew it. Well, there are mushrooms. Mm-hmm. I know. Vegetables. day ones. Oh yeah. Right, they're so busy. Find anything? Let's talk to you first. Interesting. Not there. Alvina. Hello. Alright. Y vamosas. Here's the last one. Nope. There you are. it was about. Pretty.
Hard to look away, isn't it? But they're more than pretty flowers. Heart blooms are attuned to ambient emotion.
Oh.
You don't seem convinced, but believe me, it's true. This ashen grey, for instance, it mirrors the anxiety and urgency of those working nearby as they rush to fulfill sudden orders. Intense feelings like those spur the petals to change colour. Bright glowing hues in the presence of joy, dark subdued shades for frustration or despair. Yet even with the collected wisdom of Sharlayan at our disposal, we've yet to identify the underlying principle of this empathic effect. And there are other mysteries besides. Although the flower is extraordinarily long-lived, its low reproductive rate has made it difficult to find younger populations growing in the wild. With too few sightings to map its distribution, and no closely related species to track, we've been unable to pinpoint its land of origin. To further complicate matters, every culture, even dimly aware of its existence, has given it a different name and mythos. Our attempts to study it via the historical record have been an exercise in frustration. As an avid botanist myself, I should one day like to unravel the Heartbloom's secrets. But I'm afraid other duties must take precedence. I will leave you to your thoughts.
Thanks, Joel.
Have you learned aught of interest?
Empathic flowers.
A flower that reacts to one's feelings? Strange. I must say, I have never heard of such a thing.
This is all very fascinating. But as it stands, we fail to gain any significant insight into the Forum's undertaking.
True.
Indeed. While there is certainly enough activity to support Erenville's supposition that a priority has been placed on improving food production, Unfortunately for our investigation, these workers were never informed as to how their duties serve the master plan.
If only we could interrogate the Forum members directly. Isn't that the entrance to the Archaeum? Look,
Hi.
there. I think that's Erenville.
Uh-huh.
A little difficult to tell from here, but I think you're right. He did say he was coming down to make his report.
Big long ears.
Erenville receives his orders from the Forum. Would it not follow, then, that the superior to whom he reports is a Forum member, or at least a close associate?
You mean to eavesdrop on their conversation? What of the risks?
Ours alone to bear. We won't interfere with Erenville's work, nor will he be implicated as an accomplice. If you're not comfortable taking part, I can do this alone.
Nay. I said myself that I wished to know Father's intentions. And no answers will be forthcoming should we simply ask nicely.
We can apologize later, should it come to it. Right now, we need every crumb of information we can get our hands on. Consequences be damned.
It might be best if you came along as well. In fact, we should all... Crier?
Oh, yes. That certainly sounds like a plan.
I'm glad you agree.
Quickly! Erenville is on the move. We need to get closer before we lose him.
Almost. I can almost reach you.
I trust you will find your compensation to be more than satisfactory. We wish to make clear that we are pleased with the efficiency and thoroughness of your work. So much so that we have come bearing new tasks in need of your competent hand.
Another lengthy list. If I may speak frankly, the Gleaners have been pushed to the point of collapse by your unending demands. We are not familiars to be exploited. We are Sharlayan scholars, and we deserve an explanation for this unseemly treatment. What warrants such urgency?
In an age long past, Sharlayan was charged with a momentous duty. And now that word of the final days hangs heavy in the air, the time has come for us to fulfill that charge. I can say no more, but I promise you this. All will be revealed in due course. And when it has, you will understand that your toil was in service to the greatest good.
Then I will do your bidding. For now. But unless you wish the Gleaners to rise up in protest, I advise you to offer tangible improvements for our working conditions. Your promised revelation does nothing to address present circumstances.
A fair point. Your concerns will be conveyed to the Forum.
Epic. Epic.
I hope that was informative. You may consider my debt to you repaid in full. While I do have my reservations about the Forum, I want to believe that they have our best interests at heart.
Epic.
Which is why I'm reassured that you're busy sniffing out the truth of things. We can ill afford to place all our eggs in one basket, this master plan of theirs, without first understanding the risks involved.
Wait! How did you know it was us?
If you mean to impersonate a toad, try studying the real thing. And don't try to fool an expert.
That's fair. Mm-hmm. Definitely. Yay! It was so close. And now we can go to this. It's a big toad. Ow. Exactly. I was thinking about that. Yeah, and so big. Okay. He did. Like those flowers. Just a little troll. I don't think that it's a brand quest. The flowers were up there. If I remember correctly. Yeah, and here you are. Well,
For you. The spell will keep it from wilting.
oh,
She
thanks.
said you would need it for the journey ahead.
She?
Will you speak with her now? I cannot hope to match Minfilia's clarity, of course, but...
Thank you. Do not worry. She has lent me her body for only a moment. Just as I could not save the first from the flood of light, it has become arduous for me to interact with the physical world without assistance. Though I might converse with you for a time, the incorporeal form I assumed on the ship would be incapable of casting even the simplest enchantment. It is in the depths of the ethereal sea, the place to which all life returns, where my influence is greatest. After Minfilia's sacrifice on the first, it was to the sea, here in the source, where I ferried her soul. I wished that gentle spirit to find rest in the world she loved so well. Her, and another who may yet have a part to play, though that will depend on you. Take the flower, walk free, for you are free, to go where you wish, to believe what you will. That bloom will be your guide, test and proof of your conviction. In darkness, seek joy. Surrender not to sadness, and see beyond despair. Walk free, and bear the light for others to follow. Together, raise it aloft and let it shine, till the end, blinding and radiant.
That was all too brief. Already she seems so far away. My apologies if I startled you. Ever since we began our descent into Labyrinthos, I had sensed another's will, straining to reach out. Even with my particular talents, though, I was unable to make a connection at first, so weak and tenuous it was. Once I took hold of that wispy thread. Imagine my surprise to discover it was Heidelin herself. Needless to say, it seemed wise to learn what we could before letting go. Her answers were more cryptic than I would have liked, but at least she left us with a guide of sorts, that unusual flower. Yes, we are definitely making progress.
Yeah.
You can't be serious! We've done nothing wrong!
Or not. Hello, husband.
Master Fortuno? What business has the Forum with us?
Obstruction and suppression, apparently.
Mistress Baldessian, our records show you facilitated the Scions' entrance into Sharlayan by claiming them as assistants for your organization.
Hell we are.
We are aware of your investigations. After alerting the major institutions to the presence of potential troublemakers, we received word from an Archean custodian.
Oh.
A group operating under the auspices of the students, skulking about Labyrinthos and engaging in clandestine behavior.
Clandestine? We may not have entered Sharlayan as Scions, but we did naught to conceal our identities. Our only purpose in this city is to seek the truth. I can think of no reason why our actions should warrant the Forum's intervention.
'Tis not our way to discourage the pursuit of knowledge, but the timing of such pursuits must be considered, not to mention their potential impact. With the world in chaos, we, the true caretakers of wisdom, have committed ourselves to an undertaking that demands the utmost discretion. And we will not risk its success by turning a blind eye to disruptive foreign elements in our midst.
What, then, is to be our fate? Will you put us on a ship back to Eorzea?
The Forum will convene to examine your case. The results of said inquiry will determine your future in this city. As for your absent companion, he has already been detained.
Grah! But why? Is reading a crime now, too?
Reading is encouraged, celebrated even. Not, however, of the volumes shelved in the restricted section of the library.
Refusing to comply will only make matters worse. Let us instead treat this as an opportunity to open a dialogue with the Forum.
Yeah.
Silence is often one's best defense. I would advise against prolonging the proceedings with frivolous discourse.
Nope.
But enough. This is not the place for debate. The rostra await.
Hey, Graham. Oh, nice. No hats.
Forgive me. I was careless.
It's fine.
We would have been detained regardless. This way, at least, we managed to stay together.
Yeah.
I trust your time within the Forbidden Archives was well spent.
Nice.
The Forum will come to order. This inquiry is now in session. As Speaker-elect, I will be presiding over the day's proceedings. Master Fortuner, would you be so kind as to restate the matter which compelled you to summon your colleagues with such urgency?
As you are all aware, we recently denied Eorzea's request for Sharlayan assistance. Since then, certain individuals dissatisfied with our decision have taken it upon themselves to interfere with our work.
We didn't interfere.
They entered our nation masquerading as associates of the students of Baldessian. But these malcontents are better known as the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. These militants wield influence with both the Eorzean and Eastern alliances, and are inextricably involved with the crises presently afflicting the world at large. Loose in our city, these warmongers sought to meddle with and expose matters of state secret. What are they, if not a dire threat to be expelled?
You have tarnished the good name of the students. Galuf would be ashamed.
No, he wouldn't. He would be proud.
Galuf Baldessian was never one to forsake his fellow man. Even if this nation closed every door and retreated from the world, he would have found a way to help the Scions, help every soul of this star fight back against the coming doom.
A terrible enemy stands poised to lay waste to all we hold dear. In the face of such madness, Eorzea reached out to Sharlayan, a respected ally, in the hopes of forming a united front. Was your curt dismissal truly the best you could offer? Or are you so preoccupied with your momentous duty of an age long past that even the end of the world is unworthy of your attention?
Whence came this revelation?
A little while ago.
From the mouth of a forum member within fortuitous earshot.
Mm-hmm.
Then it seems your findings support my own. The reason I visited the restricted shelves was to study records of the Forum's policy-making process, to better understand the historical trends underlying their most major decisions. At first glance, the positions of neutrality in war and the accumulation of knowledge above all else appear constant and consistent, the unchanging pillars of Sharlayan society. And once upon a time, I might have left it at that. These days, however, I am more attuned to the subtleties of governance, and so I noticed something odd.
Odd?
From a particular society was to be gradually reshaped to ensure the preservation of knowledge. The most conspicuous and telling change was the one which befell Labyrinthos. Once little more than an oversized storehouse, an enormous allocation of funds saw it transformed into an advanced research and archival facility. I also discovered a fascinating account on the finances of our Dravanian colony. The settlement attracted students from far and wide, and the connections and tuition fees thus acquired were funneled into further improvements for the archives. Now, there is no question that our nation's progress is tied to the acquisition of wisdom. Nevertheless, the vast resources diverted for this purpose borders on the obscene. But returning to the matter of when, our change in course appears to have been made some 270 years ago.
The very same period when Sharlayan scholars in the hinterlands began a formal study of the ethereal sea. You found something, did you not? And whatever it was, gave rise to your oh-so-important duty.
Mind your tongue, Archon. If you had seen...
Oh?
Yes. We are bound by a duty we cannot ignore.
That is...
Knowing this, what would you have us do? Abandon our vital work and join you on the field of battle? We will never choose the way of the sword. We will fulfill our mission, not through strife and bloodshed, but survival. Come what may, we shall live on. We must.
Do as you must, then. But we Scions will fight until the heavens fall, until our last breath.
Such misguided zeal.
Nope.
Father, Master Fortuno.
You can do it, Alfie.
I fail to understand the stance you have elected to take. But by the same token, I have yet to find a compelling argument to counter the challenge you put to us in Gridania. Still, in the midst of my uncertainty, I must trust in myself to do what is right, as others have chosen to trust in me. So I will continue, as I always have, weighing the consequences of my every action, and allowing my hope for the future to inform my decisions.
That's quite enough. Have you all forgotten the reason for this assembly?
Monteshane?
Skolok Monteshane. He's the head of the studium and an old friend of my grandfather's.
Honestly, every discussion devolves into some interminable debate. Terrible habit. Let's return to the topic at hand, By their own admission, these scions have resolved to fight alongside the Eorzean nations against the doom which swift approaches. But there exists no evidence of an attempt to incite our citizens to do the same. Furthermore, while our decision may well have been the correct one, we cannot simply bull our way through these disagreements without inviting doubts or objections. Put yourselves in their place. Who among you would leave a tome unopened if an elder forbid you read it with no reason given?
Anakin.
No. If we're to quell further discontent, then we must conclude this matter with a fair and even hand.
Order! We will have order!
Yeah.
Master Monteshane raises some valid points. Keeping such concerns in mind, I propose we enforce the following measures. Until further notice, the students of Baldesion are to cease any and all activities within the domain of Sharlayan. You will also refrain from any further investigation into the Forum's decisions and duties. Failure to comply with these restrictions will result in the immediate expulsion of your Scion associates. Let us put this judgment to a vote. All in favor, raise your hand. I count 51 for and 48 against. The proposal is passed. Students, Scions, you have heard the Forum's judgment. Pray abide by it, or face the consequences. Honored members, I thank you for your time. This inquiry is concluded.
Okay, that was something. Oh yeah. Good man, I want to say. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh. Oh. It's fine. Yeah. Puma. Puma. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Hi. Hey. Mm-hmm. Oh, I'm in T now. Yeah. Yeah, man. Okay. Mm. I think they will escort me. And we shall. Were you introvert? Yeah. Of course. Tell me more. Do you have plushies? It's only a house. Yeah, definitely. Okay, let's go then. It was this big house. Cute. I can imagine it. Oh, that's so buoyant. Yay. Little closer. I guess. You go now. Hey, Almedians. We're here. Fancy.
Welcome home, my lady.
Oh. I shouldn't have taken my hat off.
What? What are you gawping at?
It's a big mansion. I know Alice will hate this, but House Levier in all its grandeur.
Oh, gods, please don't. It makes me feel like a spoiled princess.
Lord Fortuneau is not to hear of this visit. And I should also like the children to have their gifts, ere my husband makes his return.
As you wish, my lady.
Nice suit.
Master Alphino, Mistress Alice, if you'd accompany me upstairs.
We shan't be long.
Okay. Have fun. Oh, something.
The twins have been sending letters home from time to time, recounting their latest adventures. I am sure they withhold certain details, of course, if only to keep me from worrying. Yet a mother worries all the same. In the early days especially, I tried to support them as best I could, sending the Scion's coin and other such donations. Fortunately, they have found the strength to overcome adversity time and time again. Their words grow more confident with every letter, their depictions more vivid. The triumphs and defeats, the joys and sorrows. It is clear that they have come to find value in every experience. But of those they treasure most, it would seem that meeting you might be the most impactful. Why, since that fateful day, I do believe there has not been a single missive in which you were not mentioned by name. Tis plain they care for you, and I am glad they have such a steadfast companion watching over them. Under normal circumstances, I would offer you tea, but alas, these are anything but. In any event, why don't you keep me company whilst we await my children's return? Perhaps you might regale me with a tale or two of your exploits.
Gladly. So huge.
When you mentioned gifts, I wasn't sure what to expect. Mother,
Oh, look how well it fits you. And the style is to your liking?
Nice boots.
It's perfect. Exactly what I would have chosen. But please, tell me you had something different made for Alphino.
Naturally. You are hardly little children anymore. And while I shall miss dressing you in those precious matching outfits, I must respect the individuals you have grown to become. See for yourself.
Fancy.
Thank you for the splendid clothes, Mother. Stylish, comfortable, and eminently practical.
I am so glad you like them. They are, however, missing one final touch.
If you'd allow me, Master Alphino.
Wait. Are these...
A sage's tools of the trade. They belonged to your father. Though he may as well be chained to his desk these days, as a student he was often called upon to venture into the field. He wielded those armaments, both to heal and to harm in no few battles. None so fierce as those you two have braved, perhaps, but battles nonetheless. Thus did I pull them out of storage, to show you that he was not always the man who stands in vehement opposition to you now. And also because it would be a terrible waste of ridiculously expensive House Leveilleur commissioned artistry. I am told these devices are quite difficult to master, but someone of your extensive experience should soon have them darting about with grace and aplomb. May the wisdom in that crystal serve you well. And please, try to find common ground with your father, that you might come and go without need for this awful subterfuge.
We will, Mother. I promise.
My final gifts to you, before you run off, are an observation and a suggestion.
And pets.
Firstly, Fortunato has ever been a serious man, but it was only after you were born that he truly lost himself in his work. I may not know the Forum's inner workings, but I know your father's. The timing of that change in him holds some significance. Secondly, do not seek to best your father with words. Far better that you simply show him. Let him discover the merit of your actions, after they cannot be undone.
Oh, Mother.
We shall take your wisdom to heart. Thank you again for these gifts, and farewell for now.
Safe travels, my children. Eat well, stay warm, and keep your friends close.
Yeah. It was so sweet. I wonder if their rooms are on the front side and the middle is parents. Yeah, I would like to explore fancy mansion. No, it was nothing embarrassing. Maybe. Oh, come on. I thought that was good to go here. Oh. Let's go long way around. Hey. Me too. And I love it, you are alright, mates. Oh yeah, it was so nice. Mm-hmm. Okay. It's Adrian, so we stop here for today. And next time we continue. And my voice is tired. But anyway, thank you for watching. And next time.